It's happening again. Religious extremism. There's even this one fanatic extremist leader who is using religious texts in order to justify the mass killing of other people. Just watch.
You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible, and we do remember and we are fighting. Our brave troops and combatants who are now in Gaza or around Gaza and in all other regions in Israel are joining this chain of Jewish heroes, a chain that has started 3,000 years ago from Joshua ben Nun until the heroes of 1948, the Six-Day War.
Why did he equate Palestinians to the Amaleks? The Amaleks are the Jews' ancient enemies. And in the Bible, there's a green light to kill their men, women, and babies. That's right, Netanyahu, the prime minister of the terrorist state of Israel, is using biblical texts in order to call for the mass murder of Palestinians. This isn't the first time that Zionism uses religious texts in order to radicalize and call for the murder of Palestinians. In fact, this is how they justify even existing. Even though most Zionists are actually atheists, they're just using these religious texts as weapons in order to justify their oppression of Palestinians. And guess what? Ultra-Orthodox Jews and rabbis who actually know the Torah know that the creation of the state of Israel and Zionism is against God's will.
Jews are in a danger because there is Zionism and because it says in the Torah, if you rebel against God, it will not be successful and it will bring catastrophic results. And Zionism has brought catastrophic results and it could be much worse.
But this isn't new for Western empires and colonialist projects. Have we forgotten how Bush practically waged another crusade by saying, God told me to kill 1 million innocent Iraqis?
June 2003, then President Bush reportedly having claimed that God told him to go to war. Mr. Bush reported as having said, quote, God would tell me, George, go and fight those terrorists in Afghanistan, and I did. And then God would tell me, George, go and end the tyranny in Iraq, and I did. Newly released memos showing that Mr. Bush's defense secretary, having placed on the cover of his daily reports to the president biblical passages and corresponding war imagery that carefully framed the mission in Iraq as nothing less than a Christian crusade, what another faith might call a jihad.
So, the next time someone says religious extremism, remind them that it's usually Muslims who are victims of religious extremism, unlike the picture that mainstream media is always trying to paint. Free Palestine.